explosion last year. Has that road been fixed yet? Has it been fixed? I don't know if it has been fixed, but then I doubt. I don't know what's happening, but then it's one example that I can think of right now. I remember there was an explosion, and the road has, like, last time I remember, that whole area was taped, and even like now, it's been how many months now? It still hasn't been fixed. It still hasn't been fixed, and it might never even be fixed ever again. And these are the small examples that should actually, like, makes you think, or like, nah man, actually, if these people if these people are failing to fix such a small thing, how are they going to be able to fix the other bigger issues that they have, the issues of unemployment, the issues of the ever increasing crime in South Africa, the issues of corruption, the issues of our hospitals. Have you seen our public hospitals? The issues, like, they have so many issues that they're failing to fix. The issues of our borders. Our borders are porous. Do you think they have solutions for that? They don't. And I was checking their manifesto. They mentioned that in their manifesto, and I'm like, this and you go and compare ANC's 2024 manifesto with 2019 manifesto, and you ask yourself, some of this, like some of the things that are in the 2019 manifesto, they failed. They haven't delivered any of those things. They failed to achieve any of those things, and you're like, okay, if you couldn't execute or implement the things that you promised in 2019, how are you going to able to implement the things that you're promising in 2024? What's the difference? Because we still have the same people in charge. You still have your Fikile Balulas there. You still have the same ministers that we had in 2019. So look at these jobs, decent jobs. I haven't checked the stats, but then I'm more than 90% sure that, like, there's more jobs have been lost between 2019 and 2024 in comparison to before 2019. More jobs have been lost, and you go through some of the pointers here, and you also go through advanced social transformation, education and training, health. You go through these things, and water and sanitation. Bro, nothing has been changed. Nothing has improved. Gender-based violence, it has gotten worse. Crime has gotten worse. And you ask yourself, if you have failed to prevent crime, you failed to protect women from gender-based violence, you failed that. You failed in trying to stop or prevent those things. How are you going to be able to now implement the things that you have stated here? Their priority number one, put South Africa to work. How? What's the plan in order to get people to and give people decent jobs? They even forget about decent jobs. Just get people into jobs. Instead, you're giving them that 350s and bribing them for votes. What is that? How's 350 going to impact a young person's life? How is it going to better their life? 350. Give people jobs. You don't come with proper plans. Show us something that you, okay, this is what we're doing, and this is how we're gonna get you guys into jobs. It will just remain a promise. It will just remain a promise. And one thing that I can guarantee you, from now, 2024, between 2024 and the next coming elections in 2029, there'll still be more jobs lost in comparison to jobs creation. And priority number 2, build our industry to achieve an inclusive economy, expand, modernize our industrial capacity, invest in infrastructure. Where? Because the infrastructure is getting worse. Like everything, like what is it that ANC can actually point that, oh, we have built this, we have improved that in the last 5 years that they've been in power? Nothing. like I struggle to think of like more than two decent things that I'm like, oh, this actually like impacted me or impacted the economy in a positive way. Instead, we have like what do you call hijacked flats. We have hijacked buildings. We have buildings that are deteriorating. We have buildings that like where money was invested, but then the project were never finished. Those are the things that we're facing as South Africans. And you ask yourself, well, do these people like actually like think that we are dumb, or they know that like most people they're not even gonna bother reading the manifesto? Because if in fact that's the actual truth, most of these people that are here, do you think all these people read the manifesto? Let's just be honest here. Probably maybe two people out of these thousands of that are here read the manifesto. I'm quite certain that like most of them did not read the manifesto, because if you read the manifesto, the 2019 manifesto, and you also read the 2024 manifesto, you'll ask yourself questions. You're like, nah, man, something's wrong here. These people said this in 2019, and then you go back home, and then you think long and hard about this, that the manifesto, and you try and like, okay, let me see, have they created jobs, have they improved the infrastructure, have they done this and this and that, and that is in the manifesto, and then you yourself, you'll find the answers. You'll realize no, none of this was achieved. So then why should you, what's going to change like now in 2024? People need to wake up. We need to wake up, and I'm glad that some people are waking up finally, and they see ANC as for what it is. And it's about time that we as much as like they're probably going to win the elections, but we need to make it tough and difficult for them. It should not be an outright victory. It should not be like a clear victory for them. They need to know that like if they continue messing up, 2029 they'll be out. So we need to make sure that we spread the word. We spread the word that, you know what, enough is enough with ANC. And then it says transform the financial sector to support employment. And, this just lies, man. Pursue development, just lie. Create more opportunities for you, bro. Another like, create more opportunities for young people. What opportunities are you creating for young people? What opportunities are you creating for young people? What opportunities are you creating for young people? Because instead you're marginalizing them by giving them 350. You're not giving them real opportunities. You're not giving them real opportunities, telling them that with 350 they can start a business. What business is going to start with the 350? What a load of nonsense is that? Tackle the high cost of living, bro. How are they going to tackle this? What is it that they're going to do differently that they didn't do like in the past 5 years? How solutions? Any idea what is it that they're going to do differently now? Because the high cost of living, like food prices are ridiculous, like getting out of hand. Like everything is so expensive. So, and like now, these people don't. These are the questions that we need to solve them. Ask them, how are you planning to go? How are you planning to tackle this issue? How do you plan to go about it? Strengthen the comprehensive social security, reduce the cost of isn't this the same thing? Like, invest in people, ensure local government delivery, provide clean water for all, improve. You see, this someone who just copied and pasted from the last manifesto. Literally, someone just copied and pasted from the previous manifesto. He knows that people are not going to read the manifesto. He knows that people are going to vote for ANC because that's the only party they think is for them. Improve public transport and roads, improve education skills, ensure health care for all, use science and innovation for development, build more houses and provide basic services to all. Bro, this is just literally a copy and paste from the last money. Another word, just accountability. Lubana, they don't believe this word. I don't think in the ANC they believe this word, accountability. There's no accountability in ANC. No accountability. They shouldn't tell us about accountability. There's no accountability. No accountability. The word is non-existent in ANC. It does not exist. So it's about time, man. People wake up and just be selfish. Think about your own future, your kids. Think about your family, and think about your kids when you go to the voting station. Do you think your daughter's gonna be happy? Your son's going to be happy with you voting for ANC? Forget about what happened in 1994. Think about what's to happen in the next 10 years. Let's make right decisions for our families, our kids, our parents, our next door neighbors. Let's make better decisions that are going to better our life and our future. So please, people, I urge you guys, go out there. Let's use our brains. Let's use our brains. Voting for another party is not all of a sudden voting for DA, voting for EFF, voting for MK. Do some, like, vote for other parties, man. Give other people a chance and see if they can't deliver. Let's not, because we're never gonna know. How are you going to know that and the second another party is not gonna do better than ANC? Until we give them a chance, we'll never know. So with ANC, they are tried and tested. They've disappointed us, let us down over and over again. So it's about time we give another party a chance. Thank you.